And our big story tonight, Arizona Governor Doug Ducey is talking tough when it comes to education.
The governor says a new study is just dead wrong by showing Arizona is the worst in the country for cutting education. So is he right? Are we really the worst state in the nation?
Team 12's Bram Bresnick is verifying the story for us tonight. Bram?
You'll see in just a minute, this is a very touchy subject for Doug Ducey. A new study says Arizona still hasn't recovered from a decade of chopping education budgets. The governor wants credit for the cash he's spending on schools. Should the governor get that credit? After Governor Doug Ducey broke ground on a new charter school in Maryvale.
That's a false report by a left-wing special interest group.
He shoveled dirt on a new study of Arizona school spending.
Those numbers are inaccurate, and we'll get you all the facts this afternoon. And our per-pupil spending is up 10% since 2015.
This is the report, a punishing decade for school funding. It's from the Washington-based Center on Budget and Policy Priorities. The report's big finding: from the depths of the recession in 2007 through 2015, Arizona made the deepest cuts in the country to per pupil spending on schools, 37%. We checked that number with the legislature's independent research arm. It shows per pupil funding was chopped by 25%. But the governor is focusing on the years since he took office in 2015. Looking at all state funding sources, we can verify the governor is correct. Per pupil spending is projected to increase 10%, $375 per student, from 2015 through the current school year. But there is a caveat. Arizona voters approved most of that new money last year in Prop 123, making up for dollars that courts ruled were illegally withheld from schools. Voters would have to pass at least a second Prop 123 to finally make up for all the cuts over the last decade. And the governor also labeled the Washington think tank a left-wing group. We can verify the think tank labels itself as progressive. Bram Resnick, 12 News.